Welcome back to One People Media. One people, one nation, one destiny. And here, we bring you the latest news, culture, and stories that matter to you. Subscribe now and be part of the journey. This is One People Media. Your voice, your stories, your Guyana.
Wait. All right. Huh?
Yes.
All right. Thank you. Thank you.
On behalf of Wowetta Village, I present to you this garden.
Thank you. Love it. Love it. Thank you. It's beautiful. All right. You guys live right in the area? Yes. Yeah. Right. Good day. Good day. Good day. Nice meeting you.
Nice to see your
Nice
red
meeting
face
you.
now, not the phone.
All right. Yes. All right. Good day. Good day.
Good day.
Good day. Yes. Good day.
Good day.
How old are you, Auntie?
60 years.
Okay. Let's see. All right. Nice. Good day. All right. Alaikum. Welcome, sir. Nice meeting you. Yes. Nice meeting you. Thank you.
For those of you who don't know me, which I guess is very few, because I made a name for myself, because of the struggles that I went through as a Guyanese. Most people look at me and they don't see me as Guyanese, which is a good thing, because really and truly, I was never happy to be a Guyanese. Growing up in poverty, in corruption, and it has just increased as the year goes by, or maybe my knowledge and my vision has opened up. I don't know which one of the two, or the Almighty has blessed me with superpowers maybe to see through corruption and strangulation and depression. The problem for me started when I went to Region 1. Well, actually, I was along with another doctor from the district. They had designated me for Anai Health Center. Without my permission, they didn't ask me if I wanted to come to Anai or not. So what I did, right away, was like, I'm not going to Anai, I'm going to Region 1. Because my girlfriend, she was also in the medical profession. She went to Region 1. I don't know if they tried to separate us or whatever was their master plan. That's not my business. The politicians would be able to tell you about that. So I went to Region 1. I spent a month at Mabrumo Health Regional Hospital. I spent a week at Port Kaitumo. I then went to Baramito. And the situation, I'm pretty sure it's still the same. Nothing hasn't changed because I have my contacts there. And Baramito is a mining area. Gold. Yes, gold is important. We need to make chips. We need to make computers, smartphones, jewelry. If you like jewelry, that's okay. That's your money. However, with the mines, it comes a lot of infectious diseases. We talk about malaria, dengue, chikungunya, Zika, HIV, gonorrhea. Teenage pregnancy was rampant. 11 years old, 9-year-old. And I went into depression. I actually nearly lost my mind. I'm not ashamed to tell you what the things that I experienced as a young Guyanese medical professional. I couldn't take it anymore. I started crying like a child because I couldn't believe this was part of Guyana. This is where we live in with so much gold, and that is what was happening in the largest community, indigenous community in Guyana. About 2,000 to 4,000 Amerindian lives there. When you reach 55 years old, then you get your gratuity. I don't even know if I'm going to live to see 55 years old, given in the country, this given country that I'm living in. I might die of hunger someday. Or I might die of a gunshot because they don't like when you're educated and you're talented and you're good looking, for some reason they hate you. So anyway, I was paid, the European government, they paid me a full salary for 1 year. After then, they had no confidence with Charandas and the whole thing, and they got put out of power, and PPP came into power. I know Dr. Frank Anthony personally. I know Dr. Mohamed personally. because I volunteered for them. Because at that time I saw them as a promising party, the People's Progressive Party. Because Abnu, they had Paula Lawrence as the minister, she had no knowledge about the health field, none, zero. She was a school teacher, I heard. So that was the depression. So I came out of depression. I saw the best psychiatrists and psychologists you have in the country. So not just so I recovered. Came back to Latam, COVID-19 pandemic. Under the PPP administration now, all the outreaches I did with my personal money. The porters and the drivers, that can't buy something for yourself and don't buy it for them. All the health workers, I have to take my money and spend on them. Now they get something called a subsistence. When you go to the government, to the RDC or whoever, and tell them that you work 3 days outreach, and they got to pay you $15,000. They must pay me about for 1 or 2, and the rest never paid me. They owe me millions of dollars. But I said, you know what? Leave that. That's my contribution towards my beautiful country again. Because I'm a Guyanese, Team Mohamed. I've been following you ever since I discovered you on Facebook, and I see the wonderful work you've been doing. And I think if you have access to taxpayers' money, our money, you're going to do a million things better. So I could talk about the road. I could talk about the cost of living for goods. Thanks to Brazil, we survive. All our food, all our clothing, and the Chinese. We can't afford Gucci and those fancy things. The little fancy things that we get is barrel clothes. This is the reality. It may sound funny, it may sound hilarious, but this is reality. So I'm very happy you're here. It's like a dream come true for a young Amerindian boy who got a big vision for this country. So thank you very much.
The cost of living is so high in our country, Guyana. I know. I don't know if it is in Georgetown, if the cost of living is so low. I don't know if rate is so high in our Amerindian community. When you go to the shops elsewhere, in stores, it's so high, right? I work as CEW in my community to clean up the yard and them thing with grass cutter and them thing, and that is good. That is good, right? And so, but the wages, we need to have more wages. 37,000 is for us, right? Just half the work, 5 days half the work. I don't know why it happened like that. I could work whole month to get a good salary, but it is not like that. But the wages is too low for me. I have a family to look after. Mr. Mohamed, I want to say I know you will win. That's why I could say you could raise our money. All right, raise our money. Not only me, but it goes to health workers, goes to other public workers. I know they need more money. All right, because the cost of living is so high. The road, what passing through our community here from Georgetown to Latam. The road is so every year we suffer. Every day we suffer. Then I could say every day, because rainy season we always have this flashy road, and we damage our motorcycle, we damage our bus, we damage our all these things happening, right? And the parts of the bus is so expensive. It's not we damage it, it's the road damage it. It's not so. The road is so bad. And dry weather time we have dust. No matter it dry, degraded, but it dry or degraded, but too dusty. I can't even cross with this road. Sometimes I might crash.
Mr. Mohamed and the visiting team, fantastic. I am so proud of you visiting my community. This is the first time I can see you. I want to begin by talking about bad thing first. Now, right now, at this present time, we are suffering in everything. We cannot gain our need due to our government. Why we are suffering? Because this government system is going with partiality and favoritism. That is why I always left out. Now, to this present government, we can see many people say government doing good. This government is a caring government. But now they are erring. They are not caring government, they are erring government right now. Some places getting secondary schools, nice secondary school. But I say, what? These small communities getting secondary schools. But I think something come into my mind saying that these secondary schools is to accommodate demon spirits. Now, today, this PPP government, they're saying that this is caring government. They are not caring for us at all. We're still spending money to get transportation to go to hospital. Yesterday, it happened. We are not getting finance. We see nice things building up, but we will live poor all the time because we ain't getting nothing. We ain't getting nothing.